Everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Along with Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got David Aldridge reporting in from the sideline. You know, Clark, it's been interesting watching how things are unfolding early on this season.
Yeah, exactly. Some teams have come out really strong. Others are struggling to find their way, and yet we know there's still plenty of time to go in this season.
Now, here is Hill. Fires, high post. Bucket is good. Hill's got his team on the board to start the game for Portland.
He can make a living from here. I'd love to see Hill work more from this distance.
Inside, here's Barkley, and the bucket is good. 3-point. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us from the sideline. Here we go. Here's Kidd. And coach, tonight it's likely to be a battle of the big.
Tremendous talent up front. Physical, active, versatile. You can pretty much run your offense through these guys.
Now, here is Hill. Hits the jumper in space.
Such a silky shot by Hill. He comes into the league with very solid mechanics.
Here's the captain. Rebound by the Trailblazers. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
You know, look, in that last meeting, taking bad shots is not a recipe to win, and the score reflects that.
They need to shoot better than 40% to win games like these.
Left side, Kidd. Pass to the captain. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in.
We heard about Kidd's passing ability. Seeing it firsthand is something else.
Outside Hill. Now here's Williams. Right side Hill. Portland moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Williams, a screen on Kidd. Here's Cassell. Misses the three. Gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Kidd gets the bucket.
Love to see a point guard who's not afraid to take it inside. And it helps to kick the score with either hand.
Outside Hill. Off target from three-point range.
Defense may have given him that one. Based on the result, you see why.
And there it is for him.
Well, that's an easy, effortless make right at the rim.
Yeah, you know this. You usually get only looks like this in a layup line. The defense has to make it harder right there.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, that's one way to extend the lead.
And what incredible timing on that play to do just that.
Huge momentum builder.
Oh! Can you believe that?
Turned up and turned out. Throwing it down. Come on.
Portland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And here's a timeout now from Emmanuel Barnett. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Hill passes to Cassell. Here's Williams. Hill has the open look. And that time, also a missed shot. Gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. For the 3. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
They've been the aggressors right from the start, asserting themselves from the very beginning.
Yeah, they're setting the tone, and they're doing it on both ends of the floor.
Pass to Grayer. Hill deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc. That's miss number 3 for him. Now 2 for 5 from the floor. The captain passes to O'Neal. And finished off by O'Neal.
From the tip, this team has flexed its muscles. And shown its dominance.
What a start, particularly on the offensive end.
The kick out to Hill. The shot's good. Cassell making the play. 7 points for Hill.
Tell you what, he looks laser focused out of the gate. Scary thought.
Oh, he's a high flyer.
Oh, look at that elevation and throw down. Oh! They have set the tone in the paint, getting whatever they want.
Well, not much resistance, and if things don't change, this could turn into a blowout.
Grayer, the pass to Cassell. T2 from Hill. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Hill's got 9.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural.
Gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. The captain passes to O'Neal. Down low, Rodman. Rodman sends a screen to the paint. Dennis Rodman with the slam.
Really good cut from Rodman there, being rewarded for working hard in that screen and roll action.
Trailblazers trail by 13. Outside Hill. Pass to Grayer. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And it's good for 2.
Excellent distribution. That possession highlighting how important unselfishness is.
And here is Rodman. And then Rodman with the dunk.
Well, Rodman can really get off the floor, easily springing up for the slam.
The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Here's Gray. He's defended by Jordan. Pass to Cassell. It's up a 3. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. And it's Pippen in the corner. Here's the captain. He's covered by Cassell. The shot's good from Jordan.
He is money from there. Jordan is so comfortable operating from mid-range.
Taken away. Here's the captain, and he dunks it down.
Boy, you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
1:02 left in the first quarter of the game. And here's a timeout now from Emmanuel Barnett. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. So Portland ends up going with the new group. Here's Ryan. Outside, Town. Oh, good on the triple.
Sometimes you do things right on offense, and the shots just don't fall.
And tennis. Rodman with the slam.
The leaping ability of Rodman becoming a factor, taking it straight to the rim.
Trailblazers trail by 19. Out left of the wing. Here's Gregory. Over to the left wing. Towns, the pass to Gregory. 6 to shoot. Left side, Towns. Here's Shaw. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. Here's the captain. 14 points for him. Rodman outside. Here's the captain. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Rodman. 17 points for the captain.
And, you know, their lead just continues to grow, and it's not just because of their offense.
Has been stellar as well. Great work on both ends.
We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. Delivering the blowout. And the second quarter will when we come back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
These guys have been all over the boards in this one, on both ends.
They owned that first quarter because of how hard they went to the boards. Showing hard work does pay off.
Pass to Gregory. To the middle. Sabonis with the steal. To the inside. And Dennis Rodman with the slam.
Turning defense into emphatic offense.
And Clark, we might see a timeout coming up here.
For sure.
Yeah, that is the definition of a momentum play. This team is fired up right now.
Here's Murray. Inside. And the basket by Gregory. Gregory's got his first 2 points.
Saw that play developing and hit him in stride towards the cup.
Now here's Stockton. He's guarded closely. And that one's good by Rodman.
How about the assertive take from Rodman? Love whenever he looks to score.
Offensively, Clark, things have sort of fallen apart for him.
And they need to recover as soon as possible.
Here is Stockton. Nothing on the board. Pass to Sabonis. Double team Sabonis. Rodman sets the screen for Stockton. And Rodman with the basket on the assist by Stockton.
This kind of effort won't deter Rodman. He's too good at powering through these types of hits.
And here's a timeout now from Emmanuel Barnett. He's ready to talk things through with them.
An interconference battle. The first of 2 times these teams will face each other all season.
A special treat, and you always see fans of the road team in the stands. The transplants showing up.
captain's checked in for John Stockton. Here's Ryan, coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Sabonis with the steal. Here's Barkley. Drops in the layup for two. Barkley's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Looking to stretch this lead out even further, going right after his shot.
And the defense continues to not be up to the challenge.
Here's Hill. Rebounded by the captain. On 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Clark, these guys are still, kind of putting some feelers out on the season. When can you really tell what kind of team you have?
Well, I think the first test really comes when you're playing away from home, on the road. Good teams distinguish themselves by winning on the road. It gives you confidence when you can get wins there. The next thing is how you play against the best teams in the league.
Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
When it comes to scoring the ball, he is prolific and proficient.
Pass to Cassell. Plenty of space. Yep, it counts.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
Gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. Here's the captain. That's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
I don't know what the heck the defense was thinking there. I mean, he's cast from this area of the floor, and they let him walk into it.
Yeah, you got to show more fight on defense. This isn't the guy you give room to shoot from the mid-range. Tough to miss such high percentage looks. Deflating.
And then Pippen slams it in.
The jaw-dropping talents of Scottie Pippen, basically flying to the rim.
The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Cassell, rebounded by the captain. The captain's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And Dennis Rodman with the slam.
He's really doing an outstanding job creating for others.
He's making plays, setting guys up. A great teammate.
Cassell against Pippen. Pass to Grayer. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Normally, he knocks that down. The defense got a gift.
Here's the captain. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And the jam by Dennis Rodman.
You watch Rodman go up in the air. He's like a pogo stick.
Coach Fratello, a basket here would be huge.
They need to break up this run.
Here's Ryan. It's tipped.
Good idea to attack the rim, but stellar defense denies him in the paint.
Pass to Rodman. And it's Pippen at the elbow. Here's the captain. Hands it from downtown. The captain's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Boy, really good vision, very unselfish. That's why you run offense through Scottie Pippen.
The captain's gotten all of his three-point attempts here. A perfect 4 for 4. Here's Grayer. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Tell you what, you can feel their frustration underneath the surface. It's actually palpable with all these misses.
They're trying to shake it off, but every time they come up short, the panic starts to set in.
You know, they're off. Offense has looked a little more tied together, more cohesive when compared to the opposition, which is why they're shooting a better percentage.
Yeah, and give the coaching staff credit for how they are guiding this team, getting the guys to run their plays.
Pass to Grayer. Here's Cassell. Good on the triple. Cassell's got 7 points.
He got the space he needed, and with his shot, that's going in more often than not.
Here's the captain, and that one is hammered home.
He's been a big factor here in the first half, scoring in bunches.
There's a minute left to play here in the half. Outside Hill. Pass to Cassell. Finds himself wide open and drills it. He's got 9.
And people are really excited about this rookie Hill because of passes like this.
Unloads from 9. Here's the captain. Lets it go from 14. Buries the jump shot. The captain's got 28.
He'll hit those if you leave that much room. Needs to do a better job of closing out.
Pass to Grayer. Here's Hill, defended by Barkley. Gregory misses.
And usually, you can count on him to convert there. The D did just enough to throw him off.
Here's Hill. Rodman with the rebound. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Delivering the blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, the captain has been exceptional here, guys.
Don't think you can be much more efficient offensively than that.
Not being one-dimensional either. You got to get done multiple ways.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Stolen by O'Neal. Here's the break. Oh, the jam by O'Neal!
That is a monster finish. O'Neal getting some 10s from the judges there.
Kidd against Cassell. Here's Grayer. And Beer, good.
Nice play there to spray that pass out to the perimeter for the shot.
Here's the captain. Gets the three-pointer to fall. The captain's got 31 points.
His three-point mechanics, flawless. Get him a clean look from deep, and he's knocking it down.
Pass to Hill. Takes the three. Rebounded by the captain. The captain's got 11 rebounds in the game. Connects from three-point range. The captain's got 34 points.
Tell you what, he's going to have a lot more chances to knock down shots if he continues to shoot like that from the three-point line.
Just watch the lanes open wider as the defense creeps toward the perimeter.
Lets it go. He drains the quick shot. He's got 36.
And they have not let up. They are still in attack mode despite their sizable lead.
And I like that mindset. Never let up. You don't want to give the opponent any opportunity to get back in this one.
From deep. Jacks up a three. Trains it from beyond the arc. The captain's got 39.
Three-pointers clearly the difference for them here in the second half.
Tough to guard a whole team from beyond the arc. They've got it going.
And he drives in. Here's Williams. Makes it off the glass.
Attacking the paint that time, unfazed by the bigger defender.
Touch, angles, whatever it takes to elude the shot blocker.
Here's the captain. Trains the three-pointer. The captain's got 14 points now in the second half.
Showing just how dominant he can. Just carrying this offense right now.
Plays harder than he does, plowing through anybody that gets in his way.
The three. Knocks down the three ball. The captain's got 45 points.
I really like how they've worked to get the best shot. Good, better, best. Never let it rest. Showing great patience there.
A total team effort in this regard. Everyone working together and being selfless on offense. Nothing like setting someone up. Feels better than making a shot. To me, at least.
Here's the captain. Here he goes.
Refusing to settle for a layup off the drive. He was locked in on the throwdown.
Here's Cassell. He's got 9. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on. Hit against Cassell, and that one drops for him.
One of the more powerful point guards we've seen enter this league. Kidd muscling that one home.
Here's Cassell, the kick out to Hill. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Hill's got 4 this quarter.
And he's trying to carry this offense, but he can't do it alone. His guys need to help him.
The captain, no good.
That's a long way out there, but you know, it's a shot he knows he can make.
Fearless and deadly. They can't expect him to miss that shot consistently.
Michael Jordan on the wing. 17-foot shot on the way. That one goes in. Jordan's got his third basket of the night.
The jump shot of Jordan is poetry in motion. It's fun watching him take and make Jays.
You know, he's taking shot after shot after shot, but still can't break out of this cold streak.
At this point, it's all mental. He's in his own head, not letting the shots come naturally.
And he can do that.
Yeah, he's a high flyer, isn't he?
That elevator goes all the way to the top.
2 minutes remaining.
Kid against Cassell. Goes up to the stripe. O'Neal with the rebound. I know, Mike, you love how guys are making plays for one another, and we've seen it all game long.
Yeah, a real balanced attack. Total team effort.
Well, you know, he may be a bit undersized at the 4, but he makes up for it with his athleticism.
Outside Hill. Lambier down low. Guarded by O'Neal. Lambier's shot is off. Puts up a deep 3.
Bruising himself inside and throwing it down.
Here's the captain. Three-pointer. Good! Another from 3.
He's dominating this game right now, making the D look utterly helpless.
The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Hill, no good. To the middle. Here's O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
Shaquille O'Neal doing his own version of rim testing. Pressure testing that rack. Man, what strength.
Pass to Cassell. Outside Hill. Grayer the pass to Cassell. 5 to shoot. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Cassell's got 11.
You know, I think they've got to show a little more anticipation dealing with these screens, because right now they're just laying on them and getting stuck.
Look, you have to go over the top or duck under. Right now they're seemingly trying to go. Nice pass, creating the opportunity. Great teamwork on that one.
Hill passes to Grayer. He can't get that one.
An extra pass there would have put them in a much better spot.
Absolutely not the best decision.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Delivering the blowout. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And here's Stockton. To the paint, lets it fly. And Sabonis the bucket on the assist by Stockton.
Boy, seeing Stockton work the pick and roll, that's the thing of beauty. So good at working passes around defenders in these sets.
Here's Hill. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Precision mid-range shot. He found his angle and goes right up.
Stockton looking around. Russell finds Sabonis. Double team Sabonis. It's stolen by Hill. Basket counts.
This is what everyone wants to see from the rookie. Grant Hill just hustling to get production.
Stockton outside. Here's Russell. Oh, and the jam by Russell.
Flying up high. What a move.
You're right, Clark. The elevation.
Incredible.
And stolen by Stockton. Oh, Russell, and put it down hard. Throwing down the hammer.
Woo-hoo-wee. Gotta love the alley-oop.
Clark, wasn't that a pretty play? Oh, I could watch that all day.
So much fun to watch.
And again, it's Portland converting.
A well-timed feed was the catalyst for that bucket. That's how you set someone up for success.
Here's Rodman, and then Rodman with the dunk.
Really good to see Rodman finding shots. I mean, that should motivate the other guys to step up their game and get
by Stockton. Up and in on the layup.
Keep doing work inside. Close range looks like that will keep your lead safe. Stay on the attack.
I agree. The defense has to shut the door on those kinds of shots if they want to turn this around.
Murray kicks to Hill. All alone. The rebound. Gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter.
And Hardaway doesn't mess around inside. He's such a determined scorer.
And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. Murray, the pass to Ryan. Count it. Ryan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Rodman kicks to Stockton. The shot's good. Rodman making the play. Rodman's